Hi guys, my name is Carlton, your financial educator, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Money with Carlton. So on our last episode, we looked on how we can use the stock market to make some extra money. But some persons reached out to me to say, Carlton, I want to invest, but at my age, I do not want the risk of the stock market right now, or I don't really understand it, so I don't want to go that road, and it's perfectly fine. Investment is a personal thing, and not because I do something a particular way simply means that you must do the same thing. Each person must consult their advisors to ensure that they're getting the right mix in their investment portfolio, to know what to invest, how much to invest in what, and how they can reap better returns for their money. So speak to your advisors today to find out what works for you. But on this episode, we're looking on a low risk account that you can use to grow your money, to grow your wealth, and to start investing. My name is Carlton, and we'll be right back. So before we go any further, I want you to follow me on all social media platforms. That's on Facebook at Carlton Stewart, on Instagram and on Twitter at Carlton G Stew, and on YouTube at Let's Talk Money with Carlton. Go over and subscribe, share, comment. Guys, if you are interested in learning about finances, personal finance, how you can budget, save, invest, and to make your money work for you, subscribe to the channel and share it so you can be a part of this community and we can grow the channel a little bit better and to start educating. There's some stuff that you weren't taught in school, in college, in university, in high school, and you need to know about them now so you can maneuver yourself better with your finances. So on today's episode, we're looking on what is a fixed deposit and how you can use that to start making some money or start to invest a little bit better. So what is a fixed deposit? A fixed deposit, or an FD, is sometimes called a certificate of deposit, a CD, or a term deposit, a TD. This is an investment account offered by your bank, your credit union, your financial institution, which promises the investor a fixed interest rate. In return, the investor, which is you, should not or cannot or encouraged not to withdraw your money or to have access to your funds for a fixed period of time. But how does this really work? When you open the account and you put your money in the account for a particular period, you are given a predetermined interest rate when you select how long you want to keep the money for in the bank or in the credit union or in the institution. So what does this mean? Whatever money you invest in a fixed deposit, you will not have access to it for this period of time. So plan your money accordingly to ensure that you do not go and break the account to take out the money before the predetermined period. So you need to plan ahead with the money that you are going to invest. So we'll be looking at the advantages and disadvantages of having a fixed deposit account. Number one, it is a low risk. So unlike the stock market or some unit trust accounts, you will find that with a fixed deposit account, your money is more guaranteed or your interest is more guaranteed. So you can rest a little bit assured knowing that you will not be losing your principal money any at all. All right, so that's number one. Number two, you have easy access to your money. So unlike any other investment account, you can easily go over to your bank, to your broker, to your credit union to say, here what, I know I wanted to have the money for 30 days, but I'm ready for it right now. So can I have my money, please? Number three, the fixed deposit account offers better rates than a regular savings account. So albeit you will not get a big reward or a big return like on the stock market, but you'll get much better return than that of a regular banking savings account. So those are the top three advantages of having a fixed deposit. But what are the disadvantages of having a fixed deposit account? So number one, you get much lower return than that from maybe like the stock market. So albeit it's a safer road, your return will not be as hefty or as big as that of the stock market. That's the first disadvantage. Number two disadvantage, if you break your fixed deposit before the end of the tenure, you will lose part or all the interest depending on when you broke it in the cycle of your fixed deposit. So those are the major two disadvantages of having a fixed deposit account. But you may also ask, so Carlton, what's the difference between having a savings account and a fixed deposit account? While these are two low risk accounts, the savings account, you add money gradually to this account and the interest return is very small. You know, here in Jamaica locally, interest rate on savings account is literally nothing at all, 0.1, 0.0 nothing per annum. However, on a fixed deposit account, while it is also low risk, you get much better interest rate. I'm going to try to drop all the interest rates in the description box below of what you are getting now from different banks, commercial banks, from your credit unions, from all the banks operating in Jamaica. I'll have those rates down below so you can check that out to see what company you may want to put some money in. But that's the major difference between having a savings account and a fixed deposit account. There's one more thing I want you to also note, that the longer the term that you have your fixed deposit for in the company is the higher the interest rate that you will get on your money. So if this intrigues you guys, go over and talk to your advisors and see if you can have an account open for a fixed deposit. Before we go, I want to remind you, if you are not budgeting, if you're not tracking your expenses, you need to be doing that. Remember, we have our Let's Start Money planners that you can utilize with some great templates of budgeting, great templates to track your expenses, and you need to start doing that so you can see how much you can start investing on a fixed deposit and move forward. So if you are interested, send me a DM, send me an email to ltmcarlton@gmail.com, and I'll have your order shipped to you locally, internationally, anywhere there, and I will find you. Have a good one, guys. Let's Talk Money with Carlton.